slow sound use. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land through.
The first contest played here is still the highest attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing 80,000 continue to arrive every time the league plays at Estadio Azteca here in Mexico City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Estadio Azteca. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
Yeah.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Working quickly here. On play action, here's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready to run!
Here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's Williams again. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7. Offense in a hurry up here. Williams from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Filthy.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
We got Pippin!
Williams throwing on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack him.
Dart starting with a pass here. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And Scatteroo on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the
like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun this time. Here's Starks. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going on 3rd. Here's Starks. This one's to Slayton, left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Scatterboo now from the gun. They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Going right back to Scatterboo. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense up to the line fast. Third down now. Here's Starks. Big man showing up the yards. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Scatterboo will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense to the line fast. Scatterboo again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, good start. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
You know, ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
On play action, Williams. He throws a bullet to the center. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back with a nice return to boots down inside the 30. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the
Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Going deep here for the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Me. No.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, this is from 47. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You'd hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. First down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they face second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Again, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. First down, here's Swift. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Michael McFadden able to make the play. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What is it?
To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
What is it up?
Williams will look to throw. Has it downfield working left. And they get this down to the 28. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Vegas! What is up?
Final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So far, and hopefully it gets even better. Second half underway from Mexico City. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darks looking to throw. He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down from the 42. To throw, here's Dart. And drop this down, Scatterboot. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
70 Lions.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Taking a chance at the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Back to throw it. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down. Driving forward with Scatterbury. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
To the right side, it's Scatterbury. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. With Scatterbury. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Scatterbury has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. And dose of the hurry up here. One to the outside by Dodd. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around, didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. To throw, Williams. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Working quickly here. Williams from the gun. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Don't touch that! 180, 180! Don't touch!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Don't touch that! 180, 180!
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Great, set.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 73, 73. Great, set.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. Hurts looking to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, the way they confidently marched down the field on that drive really been surprised to see them struggle from just a couple yards out, Brock.
Can I tell you, Kate, I'm not all that surprised. I mean, the percentages tell you that these are not a gimme by any means. And now all you've done, well, is just give me that defense a little bit of momentum.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, go!
They'll go. Here's Dart. Throw right side. Caught by Robinson. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 1st and 10. Hurts on 1st down. Short pass brought in. 3 inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 12. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, handoff, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's caught, so they try for 2 once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14-zip. All right, that gets them back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the 2-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on 2-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scatteroo. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the pistol, he gave us Scatteroo. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. We've set it down from 37. Throwing on 1st down. It stops. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st down, it's Scatteroo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Darts out of the shotgun. Ball is caught. And he's brought down at the line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Third down now. Here's Darts. Buying some time left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st down throwing for Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35.
Great, set. Trimmer.
On 1st down, Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and in zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run, and he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end the lopsided first half. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it had some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. He's going deep. This finish on the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterable here on the ground. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now it's Scatterable. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, here's Dart. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darts back to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
As I say, like, you see how much time you spend. So when I think
well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Sheen Ali on the return. This drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henry on second. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Offense to the line fast. Jackson now on third. Getting out to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes again. I won't find much there as it reaches the 41. He was brought down by Roy Robertson Harris. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Hey, move!
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, middle. Hey! Hey, report! Sit up!
Jackson now, third and long. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Hey, short! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Hey, sit up!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Working quickly here.
No, we changed it. Sit up!
Lamar now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point? Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Only to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Dose of the hurry up here.
13. Yo. UAA. Shut up!
Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Let's go.
Lamar off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Headed out right. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get some late points and the lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. It's a game one on the opening series, and it's got to feel good for this offense.
You know, ready to send this away. Ali to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devon Holland there to make the stop. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Buying some time right. And the call himself. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He calls his own number again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. Flying down the middle with Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Hey, middle. Return it.
First down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Now we change it. Go.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Turning to Henry on third. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. On the move, hit it right. Makes the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He rolls to his right. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Intercepted in the end zone. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Scatterboo now from the gun. Off by a 1st down, he met no gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Offense in a hurry up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. Will muster a little down to the 30. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st down, Jackson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. for the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They run. Here's Henry. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Lamar. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast. Running this with Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense to the line fast. Now here's Lamar. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Jackson to throw. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson now on third. Caught on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Giants using their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. Running for it. Here's Henry. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Henry does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Here's Tracy on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Begins his return at the 16. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. No, they get him yet again. Paulson-Adebo's got it. And the Giants get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Room to the right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with Henry. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. They look to throw it. That pass pulled in by Henry. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Henry's going to try to pick it up. This gets the 1st and more. Gets it to the 15. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a point late in this one. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Bro,
Good
I was
field
playing
position
you,
for the
you was talking
Giants
to
as
a
they
dick.
head up
Stop
1st and 10.
playing. Oh my God, here we go. You wasn't playing me. You wasn't playing my brother. Fuck out of here.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense was flying around and making the play.
The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Looking to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh my goodness, it's
Over his fucking
interception.
head.
Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over with a chance to win this game. first down here from the 36. Out of the gun, Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Here he is to throw. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And folks, we're headed for overtime. We're going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Good game though so far, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That was fucking bullshit. I just like that make it fucking fair.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be
I missed
just
two
as
of them
exciting
bitches.
as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Alu to return it. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to
From the same yardage. That's why when you were like, I'm good, I'm like, okay, bro. I said the same shit.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First throw of overtime. Jump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
I'm tired, bro. You've been running with him all game.
Straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough
That nigga
third down.
fatigue. It's time to throw that
Now
bitch.
we're going to have a timeout taken by... Baltimore, it's second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Disrespect.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, big interception here. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively, this cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That's him on the quick hitter. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Dart gonna go for it on 4. This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to
just robbed
score.
the shit out
On
of
we
me.
go in overtime.
Even the best receivers,
better
they've got
score.
occasional breaks in concentration. You
score.
just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game.
You said that last
If
time.
we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's got it. But didn't
Get
stay
the fuck
in
out of
bounds.
here.
Oh,
Y'all ain't been calling this shit
there's a
all
flag on the
fucking
field, though. Let's
game.
listen. So the offense still moving forward as Roughing the
Yo.
Passer overrules that incomplete pass.
That's that cat bullshit.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
It's just because he's soft.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Manages just a yard on first down.
Henry
That's gonna be
tired, too.
2nd and 9. Working quickly here. Huntley. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Dose of the hurry up here. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. This is
Yo, get the fuck out of
inside the
here.
15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's fucking bullshit.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the red zone now. Chase down to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Moving quickly here.
19, Tiger, 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick.
Throwing from the gun. This one's deflected away and incomplete. No chances to score running it out. It's now 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game.